Okay, class, today what we're going to be doing is once again, we're going to be working with decimals. And today we're going to be looking at adding whole numbers and decimals to the hundreds place. So for this first problem, let's go ahead and read it out. Mark is saving money to buy 2 books. One of the books cost $3.63. The second book cost $2.57. Which strategy below describes one way to find out how much money Mark needs to save? So let's go ahead and use our pencils to go ahead and see what the problem is asking us. So in the question, what is it asking us? It's asking us to find out how much money, let's underline that, Mark needs to save. Okay, and now what numbers are we going to be using to figure out how much he needs to save? Well, it says that one of the books costs $3.63, so let's circle that. And the second book costs $2.57. So below it's asking us which strategy. So let's go ahead and work this out to see what strategy we're using. Now remember our place value when it comes to decimals. So I'm going to write the first one down. It's $3. So the 3 is in the ones place, the 6 is in the tens place, and the 3 is in the hundreds, and we have to remember that decimal. Okay, and then let's see, then we have $2.57. So 2's in the ones, and then the 5 is in the tens place, and the 7 is in the hundreds place. Okay, so let's break this down because it looks like we're going to be using expanded form. Okay. So for the first one, let's do this in expanded form. It's $3, so that's in the ones place. 3, we make sure we put that in the ones place, followed by the decimal, and the 2 zeros since we're showing up to the hundreds place. Okay, and then let's see, the next one is, let's see, the 6 is in the tens place. So we're going to add that to put the 60 in the tens place, and remember we're going to fill in that 0 for the hundreds place since we're doing it in expanded form. And next we have to put the 0 in the tens place and the 3 in the hundreds place. Okay, now let's break up the next number, which is the $2.57. So let's put our 2 in the ones place with our decimal, and then we're going to put the zeros because we're doing expanded form. Now the next number is the 50 cents. So we put our decimal, put the 5 in the tens place, and we're going to put a 0 in the hundreds place, followed by the decimal with the 0 in the tens place and the 7 in the hundreds place. Now let's go ahead and break that down because it looks like it has it sectioned for both of them. So let's bring that $3 and the $2. So those are both reflecting the dollar amount in the ones place, correct? Okay, now next, let's see, let's bring down that 60 cents. So put our decimal with the 6 in the tens and the 0 in the hundreds place, followed by the one with the 50 cents. So the decimal with the 5 in the tens and the 0 in the hundreds. And next we're going to bring down that 0 with the 3 in the hundreds place, followed by the 0 with the 7 in the hundreds place. Now let's look to see if any of these answers fit this. And remember what we do is we're going to put an X for the one that doesn't match, and then we'll see. So let's look at A. So A has the $3, the $2. Now this one, we got to look at this. It doesn't have the decimal. It's the 60, so that's not correct. Let's X that one out. Next is B. So it's showing the 3. Well, that's $3. Of course, it doesn't have our decimal and our zeros. But let's go ahead and keep going because it is $3 and this is $2. Now look at this. Nope, the 6, it's showing $6 instead of 60 cents. So that one doesn't match. Now let's look at C. It's showing $3, $2, And look, it has a 60 cents right here, it matches that. Has a 50 cents here, it matches that. Has a 3 cents, it matches, and the 7 cents. So that looks like it could be our answer. Let's just put our little possibility there. Let's just put our little dimple there showing that's a possibility. Now let's look at D just to make sure that we have gone through every one of them. So D has $3. It also has $2. But look at this. The 6 is in the what? In the hundreds instead of the tens place. So we know that's not correct. So what does it look like? It looks like C is our correct answer because every number was listed on there, starting with the number in the ones place followed by our decimal to reflect our tens place and our hundreds place. So C is the correct answer in this problem.